If you're a Nigerian in Nigeria and you are looking for a way to get a job opportunity in Canada, then this video is for you. Hi everyone, my name is Zuri, and in this video, I will provide you with a comprehensive guide on how to effectively search for and secure a job opportunity in Canada even while still in Nigeria. And if there is time, we can then discuss securing your work permit in Canada. So let's get started. Now, this video is divided into 5 parts, okay? And I wrote them down here on my laptop because I don't want to forget anything. Now, the part 1 is research and preparation, okay? And this is all about doing the foundation work, basically. And the first point under this is to research the Canadian job market. Now, before embarking on your job search in Canada, you need to do a research to know what the job market is like, okay? To figure out what are the industries and the sectors that are in demand, especially of your skill. Now, sectors like information technology, healthcare, engineering, and hospitality are often seeking skilled professionals. Now, you can explore online job boards, industry reports, and even Canadian government websites to gain insights into job trends and demand. Now, for example, if you're an experienced software developer, you might discover that there is a high demand for your skill in provinces like Toronto and Vancouver. Now, the next one is to update your resume and your cover letter, okay? Not just to update, okay? But you need to tailor it to suit the Canadian job market, okay? The way you show your CV in Nigeria is different from the way the CV is meant to be in Canada, okay? So the first thing you have to do is discover what is the Canadian standard, okay? First of all, you have to figure out what the Canadian standard is when it comes to resume and CV, and you need to update yours to suit the Canadian standard. Now, you need to highlight relevant work experiences and your skills and accomplishments that align with the job you are applying for. You can also use industry-specific words that catch the attention of the employer. Your cover letter should be compelling and portray your enthusiasm for the role as well as how you can contribute to the company's success. For example, if you're applying for a nursing job, you need to express your enthusiasm and your passion for patient care. You need to emphasize your patient care skills and also talk about your certifications and any experience in any healthcare system. Now, the reason why I'm taking my time to talk about this is that these steps are very crucial first steps to finding job opportunities that align with your skills in Canada. Now, let's go to part 2, okay? Part 2 is for you to utilize online job portals, and I have 2 points under this. Now, the first way that you can utilize online job portals is to go to job search websites, okay? That's number 1 under the part 2, okay? And it's one of the most effective ways to find jobs. You need to do your thorough research. Go to job search websites like Monster, Indeed.ca, Workopolis, and even LinkedIn as well, okay? These sites are widely used by Canadian employers and companies to post job openings, okay? So you can explore those sites. What you can do when exploring these job sites is, number 1, you need to set up a profile, okay? Don't just go to the website and breeze through and leave. No, be intentional about it. Go to the job site, set up a profile, and then you upload your updated resume. Once you're done uploading your updated resume, you can now go and check and set up job alerts, okay? Based on your preferred industry, your location, and your job title, okay? You set up your profile and set up job alerts. If you want me to create a video talking about, where I show you my screen while I do this, you can drop it in the comment section, okay? Write job website in the comment section if you want me to do this with my screen and show you so that we can go ahead with this, okay? Because the way I'm saying it now, some of you might be thinking it's so much work. No, it's not so much work, okay? I can do it with you if you want. So just write job website in the comment section and we'll do it together, okay? Now, the reason why I'm talking about these job portals is that they often have advanced search filters that can help you narrow down your search and find relevant job postings. For example, if maybe you're a software developer, like I said before, and you want to work in Vancouver, for example, you can say, you can search and say software developer jobs in Toronto or in Vancouver or something like that. Do you understand? So you can go to, say, maybe Workopolis or Indeed.ca and type that in, and it will display the list of openings in that province and with that job title for you especially. Now, the second one is company websites. Now, many Canadian companies prefer to advertise their own job offers on their own company website. Yes, some of them would advertise on the job website, but some of them would also advertise on their own company websites. Now, what I advise my clients to do is don't just go to company websites, okay? You go to the job website because the job website has a wide range of companies, right? When you see the kind of companies that you like and you want, you can now go to their private websites to check them out, do a little research on them, and if they have posted that vacancy there as well, you can even apply there if you want. All right, you can choose to apply on the job website or you can choose to apply on the company website. How to get to that section on the company website is you need to go to their career section, okay? If you want me to do this with you, just write in the comment section company website, okay? If you want me to do this with you, write in the comment section company website. I will create a short video where I show you my screen on how we can research these companies and go to their career section to apply for these jobs. All right, so just write it in the comment section. Okay, now the third thing I wrote under part 2 is networking. Now, networking can be a very powerful tool for finding jobs in Canada. Some of you might be asking, how does networking come in? Because I'm not there in person. I'm all the way over here in Nigeria. Now, this is how networking works, okay? And that is why we have social media and we have job sites which are like social media, almost like LinkedIn. You know, LinkedIn is also social media, but it's also like a job, you know, professional social media, that kind of thing. I call it professional social media. So you need to use sites like that to network with your professional colleagues and friends, especially people that you think might have opportunities like this for you. Now, you can network with them to inquire about job openings and potential referrals. You know that a lot of people are moving to Canada nowadays. You don't even know who has moved to Canada. If someone in your network, in your professional network has moved to Canada, you never can tell. So you can network with friends and colleagues, especially those who are already working in Canada or those that have connections in your desired industry, okay? Because you never can tell. So make sure you check on them, send them messages, network with them. Don't just go to their DM and start asking questions. No, have discussions with them. Know what they think about the industry that you are interested in, okay? I feel like we already understand what networking is, especially when it comes to sites like LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a perfect example of professional sites that you can actually network, which is also like social media, but like I said before, professional social media, you know. So you can go on LinkedIn, network with people who are already in your industry or people that you know might have job openings for you and you never can tell. Perfect example is, let's say you have a friend that has recently moved to Canada. You can reach out to them to inquire what they think about the industry that you're interested in, or if they are working in that industry, you can also reach out to them to ask questions to know if their company is hiring and so on and so forth. By effectively utilizing job portals and effectively networking, you can find good job opportunities in Canada even while still in Nigeria. Remember to be proactive and ensure that you stay persistent in reaching out to companies and to employers, okay? It's not going to just drop in your lap like a platter of gold, okay? You need to be proactive when reaching out to potential employers and contacts. Now let's go to the next one, which is the part 3. Reaching out to Canadian employers. Okay, I know this one sounds a bit intrusive, but we're going to talk about it. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Reaching out to potential employers, to Canadian employers. Now, the first one is cold emailing. Okay, the first one I have under this part 3 is cold emailing. Now, you can send personalized emails to your potential employers. I know I've done this before while in Nigeria. You know, you send personalized emails to your potential employers expressing your interest to work in their company, and you attach your resume. Okay, now don't doubt. You can have faith. Okay, have faith that this will work. Like I always tell myself, it is better to try and fail than not to try at all. Okay, and that is one thing that has guided me a lot when I do some of these things. Okay, it's better to try and fail, and you know that, okay, I actually tried and I failed, than for you to not try at all and you wonder how it would have been if you tried, right? So don't be ashamed to do that. Now, the next point I wrote here is informational interviews. Okay, now you can request informational interviews with professionals in your required field, in the field that you're interested in, okay, just to learn more about the Canadian job market and gain insights. Okay, so if you have professionals in your desired field, reach out to them and request informational interviews. Okay, now let's go to part 4. Okay, I don't want this video to be a very long video. you need to obtain a Canadian work permit. Let's say that you have gotten your job offer after doing all these things, and now it is time to obtain your work permit. Okay, now the very first thing you have to do under obtaining your work permit is that you have to figure out if you are eligible for your work permit. Yes, you have gotten a job offer, but getting a job offer is not enough. Okay, you also need to explore the different types of work permits available in Canada and decide which one suits your situation. Okay, now the second one under the work permit application is to submit your work permit application. Okay, let's say you have gotten your positive LMIA, or you have gotten an LMIA exempt offer. LMIA means Labor Market Impact Assessment. Okay, and it is sort of a registration that an employer does to say that there is no Canadian eligible or available for this job offer, and therefore we are getting a foreigner. Okay, to say that this employing this foreigner will not adversely affect our economy in Canada, basically. Okay, so that's what LMIA basically seeks to express. So after obtaining this, you can now apply for your work permit online. Okay, and the IRCC would respond to you. Okay, make sure that you watch my video. You know, I always have videos for you. If you really want to know how to apply for your work permit, watch that video. I gave a comprehensive guide on how to apply for a work permit, so go watch it. Okay, now let's move on to part 5. Part 5 is to prepare for your relocation. Okay, yay, prepare for your relocation. Now the first thing you need to do is to gather your necessary documents. Okay, ensure that you have all your required documents, and this is after you have gotten your work permit. Do you understand? After you've gotten your work permit, the next thing for you to do is put everything together: your work permit, your passport, your job offer, any other relevant certifications or documents that you think you need. Make sure you put them together. Okay, now the next one I talked about is accommodation and settlement. Okay, make sure that before you move, you research housing plans. Okay, you can reach out to maybe agents, research housing options, and plan for your accommodation in the province that you're going to. Okay, make sure that you plan ahead for your initial settlement in Canada. I'm also going to make a video talking about, how to settle in Canada, as a first timer. Okay, finding a job in Canada requires dedication, it requires patience, it requires research, it requires a lot of preparation, but in all, it requires persistence. If you have decided to take this route, okay, it requires a lot of persistence and patience, and I personally wish you good luck. Okay, make sure you watch this video again and take note of everything that I've said. By utilizing the job portals, by reaching out to your employers, emailing them, and networking, you stand a very, very high chance of getting a good job offer in Canada. All right, now I hope this comprehensive guide has been helpful to you. If it has been helpful to you, please click on the subscribe button. Now, if you're interested in travel and immigration tips, you can also click on the notification so that every time I drop a new video talking about a country and talking about immigration tips or travel tips, you will be the first to know about it. That would be exciting, right? Okay, so please share this video with somebody. If there's anybody that you feel should also get this information, please do not be selfish. Share this video with them, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps YouTube to show my video to other people when you subscribe and you like my content. So whichever of them you want to do, just do it, and I will love you forever. Till I see you in another video, stay safe and keep traveling.